So our referee for this evening, John Popke at Pontip, just giving the final words of instruction there. Send them back to the corners, have the Moncons removed. And let's get this show underway. Both guys coming out in the natural orthodox stance. Young James with a very fast left kick. It's a junior contest, there's no head contact. John Pop just having a little word there about a punch that strayed a little bit high. But some good solid knees going in here from both guys. Both of these young kids very strong. Great turn in the clinch there by James. Joe stepping in with very heavy low kicks. But James catching those kicks really well. James seems the slightly stronger with the two in each of these exchanges so far. And again, James just showing his dominance in the clinch with a fast twist, fast turn. Joe looking slightly disheartened there. I say they did the demo only last year, so they have a good understanding of how each other kind of tick and roll and throw the techniques. There won't be any real shock to them. But some very nice knee work there, right at the end of the round by Joe Craven. A fairly even round, Phil.
Yeah, pretty close that fight so far.
So just looking over into the Calder tie corner there, Mr. Ricky Richardson offering some gems of advice, loosening up the legs, stretching off, and young James Pearce in the corner listening intently to Mick Melania and Pete McCormack. It's only a 5.5 minute round contest. These 1.5 minute rounds soon rattle by.
Seconds away. Round two.
Good clinch exchanges there by both
nice
guys.
takedown.
Again, catching that leg really well. Fast turn. And just certainly stepping up to the mark.
Yeah, he's trying to be more aggressive this time, isn't he, Rich?
He certainly is. James lifting up those knees really well. But Joe seems to be having the edge on each of the exchanges with a slightly higher work rate. But again, this is only 5 rounds, 5.5 minute round contest. Again, some good knee techniques and a nice little sweep attempt in there by Joe. Joe's got a very high work rate, and James seems to be dropping his hands down in the clinch now. That little bit of aggressiveness from Joe seems to be doing the trick.
Yeah, I think that aggressive start's going to broke James's rhythm.
It certainly did.
I think Joe took James by surprise that round.
Yeah, I think that aggressiveness was just enough to kind of knock James out of his little cycle, out of his little routine.
Yeah.
Mick telling James to keep working in the clinch because that's where Joe's having his success. I think if James stays on the outside and utilises that left body kick a lot more, then this is going to stand him in better stead.
Yeah.
Round 3.
Again, some great knee techniques and clinch defence work. Little sweep attempt there by Joe. Defending really well, lifting that knee up and then dropping the shin across the body to avoid the counter. Again, a great little sweep technique there from Joe. Joe seems to have woken up in this round.
Yeah, I think he's found his range now, hasn't he?
He certainly has. You can probably hear Ricky Richardson going absolutely frantic in the corner by the side of the commentary booth. And another great little twist and turn. Joe seems to be just walking through those techniques now.
Yeah, he is.
James has lost that initial power that he had in that opening round. Again, a great little turn and twist, showing his dominance in the clinch. And this is what Muay Thai scoring is all about. Showing your dominance, lifting up the knees to score, and then showing your dominance, showing your strength in each of the clinches. The clinch exchanges aren't scored on a sort of point-by-point basis. It's a subjective opinion at the end of each round. There's always a 10-9 score in each round. And if you've been more dominant, landed more successful knees, then this is when you're going to get the 10 score.
Seemed to be tiring that round as well, James. I think it's like his rhythm's been broken now, and I think he needs to get himself back on his feet and get back into it.
Seconds away.
Certainly does.
Round 4.
And here we go for round 4, one of the money rounds. And again, Joe keeping that pressure going forwards. He's got that momentum now. James has to do something very drastic to turn to turn this fight around. Joe's controlling really well, using the clinch work to good effect, and scoring very effectively. Again, another little turn and push in the clinch, taking James down, Joe showing his dominance. Absolutely fantastic display of clinch work here from young Joe Craven.
He's really dominating now.
Yeah, these are some massive scores here. Well, testament to young James, he seems to be staying in the fight. Well, this is what I like about junior contests, is that because there's no head contact, it has to be about succinct scoring. It has to be about specific scoring. Yeah. And they can't just step in. They can't just step in and turn it into a brawl. They have to be scoring effectively. And I think we're seeing an absolute masterclass here by young Joe Craven. He's clinching James really well. He's scoring very well with his knees, lifting those knees up, keep working it in the clinch. Then after he's thrown the knees, he's dropping his foot to the outside, looking for the little sweep, the little turn to unbalance young James Pearce. We'll say we're going into this last round now. on my unofficial scorecard. I'm giving Joe the two-point lead. James is going to have to do something quite substantial here to turn this around.
Seconds away.
So with the shin guards and big body pads on, it's hard to have the effect and look to drop someone.
The 5th and final round.
So here we go for the championship round. Round number 5. Joe's still coming forwards, working those kicks to good effect. Then dropping that shin across the body, nice turn and twist. And some fantastic refereeing there by John Pop Keoponsip. Looking after the safety of the fighters.
James needs to have a massive round now to catch up to Joe.
Well, I think with the success so far, Joe's done enough to win.
Yeah.
What I would like to see here now is to adopt that almost Thailand-esque scoring style, where people where the fighters will accept the fact that they've been outpointed, they've been outscored, so they're still in a good position. There's no point walking on to techniques for the sake of walking on to techniques.
Some great exchanges here with knees.
Again, a good turn there from Joe. Looking for that cheeky little sweep as well. Again, showing his dominance, popping that arm over the top. And an absolutely fantastic performance there by young Joe Craven.
Ladies and gentlemen, just while the scorecards are collected and totaled, would you please show your appreciation
there with Joe.
for both fighters?
Also, both guys did really well.
Yeah.
And say this is all for the WRSA English title. And I think you can see from the body language of the coaches and the fighters, they know who's won.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 fantastic rounds of Muay Thai, we go to our judges' scorecard. Our judges have a unanimous decision with all 3 judges in favour of the winner, a new WRSA Junior English champion. From Calder Thai in Halifax, Joe Craven!
An absolutely fantastic performance there by young Joe
Would you please continue
Craven.
a warm applause for a great opponent from Wickercamp, Sheffield, James Pearce.
And a sterling effort.
Would you please welcome
James
into the
Pearce.
ring to
I'm
present
sure
the
he'll be back
belt
for
from our
more.
sponsors, Noodle in Centro. Would you welcome Josie?